And let's have a look at the Monaco starting lineup.
Well, if they're going to play as a 4-4-2, they must make sure they stay compact out of possession and then stretch the pitch when they do have the ball. How they play in transition is going to be key today.
Well, this is what we think for Barcelona.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And now the Champions League final commences. Galavin. Here's Kamara. Galavin. Pedri. And Christensen. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And Lewandowski in the thick of things. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Here's Kamara. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's had a great competition so far. His finishing has been so clinical, and these defenders just can't afford to give him any sort of space in the box. Otherwise, they'll be punished.
Eric Garcia. And as a play it goes, throw in coming up here. And cutting inside. Great opportunity. Oh, good work by the keeper. They take it short. Right into the box. And off target by miles with that one. And a goal kick will ensue. Lewandowski. Throw in here for Barcelona. And played towards the near post. In fact, a good but straightforward play by the keeper. Tino Kehrer. a fine tackle. Well, trying to probe, but not succeeding. Van der Son. On to Keren. Van der Son. Good tackle, taken away. Lewandowski. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And it has arrived. The opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the strike from Lewandowski is absolutely devastating. The keeper just couldn't react to the power of the shot. What a goal that is.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural pause before booking him. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Canavine. He's found a pocket of space. And so it will be a corner. And the short option preferred. Well, that's splendid play. Still alive. A decisive clearance it was. And the ball back with Monaco now. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Camara. And possibilities here. And a shot from miles out. Determined block. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Can he finish? And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Enrique. And easily intercepted. And he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in.
Well, as you see, Barcelona haven't had too much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
And able to close down the shot. Gavi. Well, the attack fizzled out. Van der Son. Showing a real will to win the ball. And that will be Monaco's throw-in. Balogun. Who can he pick out? And they could get one back here. So it's great when you can rely on your keeper. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Lewandowski. A first half here comes to an end. So into the second half, and really it was a dazzling display from Barca in the first 45 here. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. It did look on for them, but not to be. Balogun. Vanderson. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Oh, that's a fine save. Well, pressing really high. Gavi. Lewandowski now. Monaco recovering possession well. Galavine. Wilfried Singo. Well, he's won the ball. And Barca exploiting the space on the wing. And the cross into the middle. Can he take this chance? And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, but then you have to ask what's going on with the defending. He's afforded far too much time, nowhere near enough pressure on him, and they're punished as a result.
Well, this is looking promising. Well, what a stop that was. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the keeper taking it cleanly. Could be a chance to break here. An effective challenge. Well, we're into the final half hour. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Lewandowski. And Barcelona finding space on the flank. And smuggled behind for the corner. Time for a change then. Delivering it. And the keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. Given away by Monaco. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Real chance. Brilliantly blocked. He's driven in the corner. And the goalkeeper... Opportunity, able to clear the danger, at least for now. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Rafinha. Good work from Monaco to win it back. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Monaco struggling to keep possession here. Minamino. A good-looking ball. Koundé. Wojciech Szczęsny. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Lewandowski. This looks promising. Putting too fine a point on it, he's missed it. Now out on the flank. Oh, big chance! Can they stop it going in? And still trying to get the shot off. Oh, chance missed. And that might represent their final opportunity in the game.
Well, that had to go in. Time's running out for them here.
Gavi. And now the visionary Lewandowski. And just has to remain calm. Here it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Galavine. Excellent vision. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Koundé. Lewandowski. And crossing it through. And he's in the clear. Oh, it's cheeky. And I must say, very sound on the goalkeeping front.
Well, I can see why he tried the chip, but he's got to do a little bit more to beat the keeper from there.
Galavine. And now it's with Embolo. Let's see if something comes of this. And now the wait is over. Barcelona have done it. The Champions League trophy will return to Catalonia.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can fit with your own supporters.
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.